Hello and welcome back to Vipassana today. I am Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher and guide, here to journey with you through mindfulness and peace. If you've joined us for episode 1, thank you for sticking with us. And if you're new, a warm welcome to you. We are in the middle of a special series, the 10 Stages of Meditation with Dr. Surendra, inspired by the mind illuminated by Kuladasa. Here at Vipassana today, we're blending the ancient practice of Vipassana meditation, rooted in Buddha's timeless teachings, with the modern insights of neuroscience and psychology, all to help you reduce stress, find clarity, and live mindfully in today's world. Last time, we explored stage 1, building a consistent practice. We talked about showing up, planting that seed of meditation, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. I hope you've tried it. Maybe found a quiet corner and sat with your breath. If you have, well done, you've taken the first step. Now, we're moving to stage 2, overcoming a wandering mind. This is where things get interesting, because if you've sat even once, you've probably noticed something. Your mind doesn't stay still. It wanders. It jumps. It pulls you away from the breath. That's normal. And today, we're going to learn how to work with it, not against it. So, settle in, take a deep breath, and let's dive into stage 2 together. I am Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide. And I'm here to make this journey practical, insightful, and yes, even a little fun. Let's start with what stage 2 is all about. In the mind illuminated, Kuladasa describes stage 2 as the point where you've started sitting regularly. But your mind is still a bit like a playful monkey, hopping from branch to branch. You sit down, you focus on your breath, and suddenly, you're planning dinner, or replaying that conversation from work, or wondering if you locked the door. Sound familiar? It's called mind wandering. And in stage 2, the goal isn't to stop it completely. That comes later. But to notice it and gently bring your attention back. In Vipassana, this is a key moment. The Buddha taught us to observe the mind, not to force it. When it wanders, we don't fight. We watch. We see how thoughts arise, how they pull us, and how they fade. This is the beginning of understanding impermanence, or anicca, one of the Buddha's deepest truths. Everything changes, even our distractions. Stage 2 is about building that awareness, catching the mind when it drifts, and returning to the present again and again. Why does this matter? Let's bring in some neuroscience. Your brain has a network called the default mode network, or DMN. It's active when you're not focused, when you're daydreaming, worrying, or lost in thought. Studies show this network lights up during mind wandering, and it's linked to stress, anxiety, even unhappiness. Meditation, especially Vipassana, starts to quiet this network. Each time you notice your mind drift and bring it back, you're training your brain, strengthening what scientists call the attention network, the part that keeps you focused, calm, and present. As Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide, I can tell you, this isn't just ancient wisdom. It's modern science proving what the Buddha knew 2,500 years ago. Now, let's add psychology into the mix. Mind wandering isn't random. It's often tied to habits, emotions, or unresolved thoughts. Maybe you're stressed about a deadline, or replaying something you wish you'd said. Psychology tells us this is the mind's way of processing, but it can trap us in loops, increasing stress instead of releasing it. In stage 2, we start breaking those loops, not by pushing thoughts away, but by noticing them, like clouds passing in the sky. This is where Vipassana shines. It's not about control. It's about clarity, seeing the mind for what it is, a stream of fleeting moments. So, what's the goal of stage 2? Kuladasa says it's to shorten the time you spend lost in thought and lengthen the moments you stay with your breath or whatever you choose to focus on. In Vipassana, we often use the breath because it's always there, simple yet profound. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to catch the wandering and come back. Over time, this builds what Kuladasa calls intermittent attention, moments of focus that grow stronger with practice. Let's talk about why this wandering happens. Your mind is built to think, to plan, to solve problems. It's a survival tool, handed down from our ancestors who needed to stay alert for danger. But today, that same mind can overwhelm us with notifications, deadlines, and endless what-ifs. Neuroscience shows that when you're stressed, the brain's amygdala, the alarm system, gets louder, making it harder to stay still. Psychology adds that our thoughts often follow patterns, like grooves in a record, pulling us back to familiar worries. In Vipassana, we don't judge this, we observe it. And that's the magic of stage 2. It's the first step to stepping out of those grooves. What does this feel like in practice? Picture this. You sit down, you close your eyes, you feel your breath in, out for a few seconds. It's peaceful. Then a thought pops up. Did I reply to that email? Before you know it, you're drafting the email in your head. 5 minutes pass, and you realize, oh, I'm supposed to be meditating. That's stage 2. The win isn't stopping the thought. It's noticing you wandered and coming back to the breath. Each return is a victory, a tiny rewiring of your brain, a softening of stress. Now, let's get practical. How do we overcome this wandering mind? I am Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide. And I've got some tips. Blending Vipassana, the mind illuminated, and a touch of science. Here's what works. Tip 1. Celebrate the return. When you catch your mind drifting, don't frown, smile. Say to yourself, good job. I noticed Kuladasa calls this a positive reinforcement. Psychology agrees. It builds a habit without guilt. In Vipassana, it's compassion for yourself, for your busy mind. Tip 2. Anchor with the breath. Pick one spot, maybe the nose, where you feel the air move. Focus there. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to that spot. Neuroscience shows this strengthens attention, like a workout for your brain. The Buddha used the breath too. It's simple, yet it grounds us in the present. Tip 3. Count if you need to. Try this. Breathe in, say 1 in your mind. Breathe out, say 2. Go up to 10, then start again. If you lose track, no worries, begin at 1. This is a trick from Kuladasa. It keeps the mind engaged. And in Vipassana, it's a gentle way to stay with the breath without forcing. Tip 4. Notice without judging. When a thought pulls you, don't fight it. Label it. Thinking, planning, worrying, then let it go. Psychology calls this metacognition, awareness of your own thoughts. In Vipassana, it's the heart of insight, seeing the mind's dance without getting caught in it. Tip 5. Be patient. Stage 2 takes time, weeks, maybe months. Your mind will wander a lot, and that's okay. Neuroscience tells us change is slow. New pathways need repetition. The Buddha taught patience too. Every return to the breath is progress, no matter how small. These tips aren't about perfection, they're about practice. As Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide, I've been there. My mind wanders too, to patience, to plans, to this very script. But each time I come back, I feel calmer, clearer, less stressed. And that's what Vipassana today is about, real tools for real life. Let's connect this to our bigger picture. In Vipassana, stage 2 is where you start seeing anicca, impermanence, in action. Thoughts come, thoughts go, like waves on a shore. Neuroscience backs this, showing how meditation reduces activity in that default mode network, the wandering part, and boosts the attention network, the staying part. Psychology adds that noticing these patterns without clinging breaks the cycle of stress. It's a beautiful blend, ancient wisdom meeting modern science, right here, today. How long does stage 2 last? Kuladasa says it's when you can stay with your breath for most of your sit, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, with only brief wanders. You're not there yet, and that's fine. The goal isn't speed, it's growth. Some days, your mind will be a storm, others, a breeze. In Vipassana, we watch it all, with kindness, with curiosity. And that's how we move forward. Let's try this in practice now. I am Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide, here to lead you through a longer stage to meditation, blending Vipassana and the mind illuminated. Find a comfortable seat, maybe that cushion from stage 1. Close your eyes if you like, and let's begin. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out slowly. Feel the air, cool as it enters, warm as it leaves. That's your anchor, the breath at your nose. Rest your attention there, gentle, easy. Breathe in, say 1 in your mind. Breathe out, say 2 in, 3 out, 4. Go up to 10, then start again. If you lose count, no problem, just go back to 1. Your mind might wander to work, to sounds, to plans. That's okay. When you notice, smile. Say thinking and come back to the breath. In, 1, out, 2. Feel the breath now, the rise of your chest, the fall, the air at your nose. Any sensations? Tingling? Coolness? Just watch. No need to change it. If a thought pulls you, label it. Planning, worrying, then let it drift, like a leaf on a stream. Back to the breath. In, out, in, out. Let's stay here, breathing, counting, noticing. If your mind wanders, celebrate the return and begin again. 1, 2. Pause for 2 minutes. Good. Now let go of counting. Just feel the breath. Soft, natural. Notice your body, your hands, your feet. Any tension? Any calm? Just observe, like watching the sky. If thoughts come, let them pass. No clinging, no pushing. Back to the breath. In, out, in, out. Pause for 2 minutes. Beautiful. Take a slow, deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. How is that? Did your mind wander? Did you bring it back? That's stage 2, every return, a step toward peace. We're wrapping up episode 2 of the 10 stages of meditation with Dr. Surendra. I hope this helps you tame that wandering mind, even just a little. At Vipassana today, we're blending ancient Vipassana with neuroscience and psychology to reduce stress and grow a mindful community. I am Dr. Surendra, your friend, philosopher, and guide, and I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. How long did you stay with the breath? What pulled you away? Share your journey. Let's learn together. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell. And join us next time for stage 3, extending your focus. Until then, keep sitting, keep noticing, and keep coming back. This is Dr. Surendra, thanking you for being here. Breathe, observe, and find peace. Namaste.